arm wrestling. It's more than just two people gripping hands and pushing. It's a raw battle of strength, technique, willpower, and mind games. Behind every intense match lies hours of training, strategy, and mental preparation. And today, we're diving deep into the world of arm wrestling like never before. Have you ever locked hands with someone and thought, this will be over in a second, and then it wasn't? That is because arm wrestling is not always about who is stronger. It is about who is smarter. In professional circuits, matches are won not only by brute force but by angles, leverage, and lightning-fast reflexes. There's a reason champions aren't always the biggest guys in the room. There are three primary techniques in arm wrestling: the top roll, the hook, and the press. Each has its own strengths, weaknesses, and counter techniques. The top roll is about attacking your opponent's fingers and hand control. You aim to roll their hand back and take away their power. It's quick, strategic, and can end a match in a flash. The hook? That's for the warriors who like to get in close. It's raw, grinding pressure using wrist flexion to dominate your opponent's arm. Painful, relentless, effective. And the press? That's when you drive your body down using shoulder pressure, often when your opponent is already weakened. It's a finishing move, brutal and effective. Now let's talk strength. There's arm strength, of course, but more importantly, wrist and hand strength. Those who dominate the grip can control the match from the first second. Elite arm wrestlers train their forearms, fingers, wrists, biceps, and even their shoulders. They work with resistance bands, pulleys, heavy handles, anything to simulate the angles of a real match. And don't forget endurance. A match can sometimes last over a minute of pure isometric struggle. One wrong move, one hesitation, and it's over. Let's not forget the mind games, the stare down, the grip, the tiny shifts in position before the referee even says go. All of that is psychological warfare. Some competitors will tighten the grip just a little more than needed. Others will delay, trying to throw off your rhythm. It's all part of the battle, and then there's the table. Arm wrestling tables have elbow pads, hand pegs, and strict rules about positioning. Learning to use the table is a key part of becoming a pro. A skilled puller, yes, that's what they're called, knows how to use their body weight, foot position, and shoulder alignment to gain an advantage. In fact, in arm wrestling, technique can sometimes beat pure strength. A smaller but experienced puller can destroy a bigger, stronger opponent with perfect timing. Let's talk about injuries. Arm wrestling can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. The most infamous injury? The humerus spiral fracture, a brutal break of the upper arm bone. That's why posture is everything. Elbow tight to the body, wrist in line. Never twist your shoulder out of position. Safety first. But once you're trained, once you're ready and the table becomes your arena, and everything else fades. It's just you, your opponent, and the war between your hands. Famous arm wrestlers like John Brzenk, Devin Larratt, and Levan Saganashvili have taken the sport to legendary levels. They're not just strong, they're smart, calculated, and precise. John Brzenk is often called the greatest of all time. He's beaten men twice his size. Why? Superior technique. He reads his opponent like a book. Devin Larratt brings a psychological and strategic depth to the sport. His endurance, his hand control, and his mind games have won him countless battles. And Levan? A mountain of a man. Unstoppable power. A symbol of modern arm wrestling's sheer strength potential. But even at the local level, in garages and gyms around the world, matches happen every day. Between friends. Between rivals. Between students and mentors. There's something ancient about this sport. Two warriors, no weapons, just hands, testing each other's will. And the moment your hand hits the pad, or your opponent's does, it's over. You win or you lose, there's no maybe. No excuses, just results. So what makes someone a good arm wrestler? It's not just muscle, it's patience, technique, and time on the table. And most importantly, it's heart. That inner fire that pushes you through pain, fatigue, and doubt. You see, arm wrestling teaches you more than just how to win. It teaches you how to fight, how to endure, how to stay focused when everything in you wants to give up. It's about respect. Two people battling, shaking hands after. No matter the outcome, win or lose, you both walk away stronger. So next time you see two people arm wrestling, don't just see a test of strength. See a battle of strategy, of mental toughness, of control. And maybe, just maybe, walk up to the table yourself. Because once you start arm wrestling, you never look at a handshake the same way again.